We're looking in a brand new construction house where the home buyer had asked me to do an inspection, what we call a phase inspection. I come in during the framing portion on this inspection and we see that the stairway that has been built is actually dangerous for the buyer to use because it pitches or leans forward. It is not constructed level. And the requirement here on a stairway is that they have to be absolute level. There is no tolerance. We're also going to look at some transition ducts up in the attic. And in pointing these out, I just simply wanted to educate those that are seeing this video that this is the new way, the best way of putting transitions that are taking ducting from one part of the house to another. Instead of the old T-box, the hard card, what we call a cardboard looking box in the shape of a triangle, this transition makes the efficient movement of the air through from one end to the other so much more efficient. The old T-box was essentially adding the same effect as putting another 100 foot of run on the duct, making it very ineffective. We also are looking at some air barrier issues from the attic space. You can see that there are gaps where the air barrier does not fully seal the attic air from the inside conditioned air, and we've learned through our science studies that fiberglass batt insulation does not stop air movement. So by having a completed air barrier, we actually do stop the air from penetrating into the conditioned space. And you'll notice we also have up in this corner, sometimes we call this a squirrel hole. The squirrel hole is again an air barrier issue, this time from the outside directly into a conditioned space. On the outside of the house, we've had a repair made because when the framer framed in the window and the door on the back side, he flipped the design. Instead of building it per the plans, he actually had it backwards. So we had to take this area completely out and start over, come back in. One of the focus points that you'll see are the overdriven nails, and in this case the repair is going to have to come back and be repaired again because an overdriven nail is essentially the same thing as not having a nail to begin with. I wanted to point out some of the new construction issues to reinforce those of you that are having new construction built for yourself that it is important to have a professional inspector to come on site during the different phases of inspection and make sure that the home that you're paying for, the home that is going to be your dream home, is going to be constructed in the best possible way.